teams on the bubble to not get a little antsy, Clark.
Well, for me, B.A., this is where veteran leadership comes into play and is so critically important. They're the ones that can guide the ship and keep a team focused on what it needs to be focused on and striving to play its best basketball at this time of year.
The starters for the Golden State Warriors. Pass to Culver. Six on the shot clock. Wing shot on the way. Off the window. It's good.
Boy, he is fundamentally sound. Tough cover.
From behind the arc. Offensive board. Three-pointer. There's the triple. And he jams it home with authority.
Getting up and then throwing it down.
Oh, that was a big hammer right there.
Boy, the guys on the bench loving every minute of that one.
What a sensational move captured from the Connected Cam, sponsored by AT&T. Shot is up, and he buries his first look. First quarter and about a minute and a half in. Three-pointer. And the ball out of play. The Warriors will have it. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Ime Udoka. I asked him about keys to the game, and he said all roads lead to Steph Curry, in particular, his movement off ball. Coach said even when you try to switch, he finds little pockets of space, then he uses that quick trigger to beat closeouts. It's never an easy matchup. Brian, back to you.
And Allie, thank you for that. Sends it home from three-point land. Culver's got 5.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now here's Culver. He's got 5. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. The 3. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
And you know, those second chance opportunities can be game changing. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
From 20 feet. And he buries that one. Back rim and in. Culver's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
And credit his teammates for feeding him all quarter. His playmaking is something to watch. Threading that pass right in there.
Warriors trail by 3. The 3. It's hauled in by Houston. They beat the Warriors during their last encounter in the Bay Area.
They were so consistent from the three-point range in that one, and that's a nice weapon to have as a visiting team.
Yeah, you know, the defense had no answer for him. To do that kind of damage on the road, impressive.
Let's have a look at the leaderboard now and see the toughest defensive teams in the league these past 10 games. Second, Houston.
Over this last stretch, their defense has been airtight. The opponents have had a tough time executing at the offensive end.
Out to the right wing. Shoots a fadeaway. Can't get it to go. Missed his first one.
Working from medium range, he was trying to take what the defense gave him there.
Gets the 3 ball to go.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
To stop the run, hits the trifecta.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Houston leading by 6. "16 feet out, and another basket for Houston."
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
launches it. It's hauled in by Houston. They defeated Washington in their last game.
Sometimes it's difficult to get good looks on the road, but they ran the offense brilliantly.
And it was funny, the road arena didn't bother them at all. I mean, they locked in, focused, and executed, and got it done.
Launches a three, and no good. For Houston, they've gone 8 for 14 from the floor. Houston working the ball around. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Warriors trail by 8. From deep, the long distance three is buried. He has 6.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Houston with another miss.
Not the best shooting night for him, but luckily his teammates have picked him up.
Tries the spin move. From outside the arc, another three for Golden State. Houston's shooting a solid 50% in the opening quarter. 16 seconds left to play in the first. Clock at 6. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
He turns the offensive board into a big slam.
Wow, he was so well positioned there. Credit his anticipation.
That's exactly.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Houston?
They've done a great job facilitating so far. So moving the rock and finding the open man, just great selfless basketball.
You know, another thing they've done really well, I think, is get quality shots from behind the three-point line and knock them down, too.
And for Golden State. And the shot goes. And Houston leads by 3.
You trust him and expect him to make those mid-range jumpers, especially against loose defense like that.
And for Houston, driving in, 13 feet out. It's hauled in by Houston. Following this one, they host the Trailblazers. That'll be the second of a 2-game stretch at home. Boy, it's been a tough game for him offensively. Warriors trail by 3. Another 3 for Golden State.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And you know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
The 3 ball sinks the tray. Give him 8.
That's a guy you need to defend, especially from range.
The Warriors have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Culver outside. Inside. Oh, his shooting remains on point. 3 for 4 thus far.
You have to be accurate there. Very little room for error passing on the interior.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, B.A. The Warriors are trying to maximize what Steph Curry has left. Coach Kerr said, quote, "What we're watching with Steph is one of the greatest artists of all time in his twilight. What can we do to give him the best chance to perform, to make the game easier for him?" That's where we are. Brian, back to you.
Looking to stay in the mix. Allie, thank you.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look. Making sure of it with the 2-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over.
And they got a spot in the top 10 when it comes to hampering the opposing offense. They create solid coverage that doesn't allow for a lot of easy shots.
And about their three-point shooting, it's the consistency that strikes me. They're not ranked number 2 in the league because they're streaky. Let's go with a 3, and that one goes. He's now recorded his 5th bucket in 8 tries.
He's been dropping them in from downtown since the tip. 3 triples in the first quarter, 2 more since.
Out left to the wing. Here's Bosch. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Fires for 3. Beyond the arc. knocks it down from distance. And Houston leads by 3.
He's been playing great unselfish basketball, really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
He is delivering a lot of room service times tonight. One sweet one after another.
Lets it fly. The rebound by Bosch. Houston leading by 3. Unable to get that one. Here's the pick. Shoots. Second chance shot. And it's good on the lay-in.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out. Ugh.
Those are free points you're giving away. You got to work harder on the glass.
Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Just going to work on the interior. Bosch is all about taking these high percentage shots.
4-3. Buries it from 3. He's got 10.
Shut out from beyond the arc in the first quarter. He's now got 2 for the game.
And they waste no time getting those 3 points back. Well, Clark, by my count, in your career, you made all of 23 triples and hit a respectful 34%.
23 over a, what, close to 5-year career, maybe the equivalent of 3 1/4 years on the court. Yeah, the 3-ball was not being shot a lot. I will tell you, I was looking to add it to my repertoire, though, and that's the case for all of these guys playing now. Everybody is shooting threes.
And they take the lead. And the Warriors lead by 2.
That is what we talk about. Make the next pass. Fantastic feed.
He drops it from range.
And that's on the defense, giving him a decent look. That's his shot.
There's 53 seconds left in the second quarter.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Over to the wing. No good on the triple. The Warriors have gotten 8 of 13 shots to fall in the second quarter. Culver outside. Nails it from 3. Culver's got 10 points. These teams have really gone back and forth.
Yeah, 5 lead changes already. This one's going to be a battle for sure.
From downtown. Connects from downtown.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
He's got a sweet stroke from long range. Plenty of bigs do now.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. The Warriors ahead, up by 2. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
I only have 2 words for you. Elbow, famich. Establish yourself inside, good things will happen. That's right, Ernie.
Let's go now to our NBA power rankings and see how that last leg of the season is shaking out. Shaking a leg. Whatever.
Taking a look at Houston. Not much movement from them up or down, which isn't a bad thing. They've just shown force in their conference.
Yeah, they've established themselves as one of the premier teams. Marching towards that finish line, they're hoping to build on what they've done so far.
Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. And it's the Warriors with the ball. The lead is 2. On the floor for the Warriors. Three-pointer. Ooh, coming through again. Shooting 5 for 7 now.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land. Giving up 3 straight from beyond the arc right now.
No doubt, Stephen Curry is the best shooter of all time. Talk about what makes him special, Grant.
Well, B.A., he can hit shots under the most difficult circumstances, off balance, with only a sliver of daylight. And this is why teams often choose to double him the moment he crosses half court.
Takes a three, and the Warriors with another three.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You've got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Driving inside. Fires for three. Book it again. 7 for 12 and going at the defense.
Wow, 5 consecutive threes. This defense looking very frustrated right now.
Most teams get the message to cover shooters after 1 or 2 wide open looks at the three-point shot, but it seems like they have just not figured it out.
The Warriors lead by 9. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And there's the rejection. And that's out of bounds. Golden State will retain possession. And we have to take another look at that block.
Such great timing, defensive awareness too. When you have to face a defender that can reject you like this, it certainly can change your approach.
2 on the clock. Another 3 for Golden State.
I just love the ball movement.
Launches it from deep. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. There's the block. This one for 3. And that basket makes him 6 for 11. Shooting a good percentage.
You know, he's been fairly productive, but it's going to take more, either from him or somebody else.
The 3. That one no good. Houston trails by 9. Let's go with a 3. And Houston another 3.
Willing passers, unselfish play. You have to appreciate this kind of offense.
A deep 3. And that's off the mark. He's 7 for 10 from the field. Fires the 3, and that bucket makes him 6 for 10 in the contest.
And that bucket from beyond the arc puts them within reach. He's really been putting that shot to work.
You bet he has. I mean, working overtime. The triple's been his bread and butter in this ball game. Nothing but butter. Sweet butter.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. He's got 5.
Nice move to get inside and create a good look for himself.
Here's the 3, and Houston another 3.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
And the layup is good. Give him 23.
His efficiency has been a big factor in helping them capture this lead.
Launches a 3. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Warriors. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for him.
Well, I like that he's really found a balance. He doesn't feel the need to put the team on his back and try to carry them offensively, but he can still bring it when they need him most. And maybe what's most important, he provides that veteran leadership necessary. This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
Three-pointer. Fires in the triple.
His first 3 of the half. That gives him 9 total points from beyond the arc so far.
From outside the arc. no good on the shot.
It hasn't been his best quarter. I mean, he's trying to shoot himself out of the slump.
Pass to Culver. 1:25 left to play in the third. 6 on the shot clock. Puts up a deep three. It's hauled in by Houston.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
To the middle. From behind the arc. The shot won't fall. The Warriors lead by 5. Snatched away. Pass to Bosch. Tries it from 19. Count that one. Bosch has gotten his second bucket of the game.
Bosch showing you just how confident he is in his stroke. What a sweet stroke it is, and it always looks better when it's coming from a lefty.
Shoots from 12. Doesn't go that time. And it's Houston's ball. They're on a 16-7 run. 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. He nails it, and we're tied.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Culver outside. And there's the screen. Puts up a three. Can't hit that one.
Look, I know he wanted to answer with a three of his own, but you gotta play smarter. Play your game, not theirs.
And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. Warriors trail by 3. And for the Warriors, the steal. In transition, here they come. And he dunks it down.
And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an impact tonight.
Well, you know, if you're not going to take care of the defensive glass, it's going to be hard to come away with the win.
It's winning time, and that's a winning play.
For 3, he buries it from 3. Give him 23.
He's absolutely killing it from outside.
And for the Warriors, their shooting has been great. 57% and finding ways to score consistently. It's tipped. Takes it inside. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a dunk, B.A.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in.
And why not? A little salt in the wound. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys reeling and on the ropes.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
During that break, Coach Steve Kerr had some advice for the team. He wants them to show more heart, saying, quote, they are outworking us, you guys. At some point, you've got to decide you want to box out and that you want to protect the ball. He does not sound too pleased with the performance. Back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Jacks up a 3, and Houston another 3.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Yeah, and they either have been unwilling or unable to take that shot away.
Fires the 3, gets the 3 to fall.
He's hit a pair of threes each half, making a significant impact.
2 points. That one goes. Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Fades and shoots. The shot, no good.
And they just continue to dominate the boards.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Warriors trail by 11. Launches it, That one's good. He's now 8 for 13.
He's showing no signs of letting up here.
Houston has gone 4 of 5 from beyond the arc here in the fourth. We played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Fades. And the Warriors tack on 2 more.
Interesting choice going for the fadeaway, an unnecessary flourish in that case.
Houston working the ball around. Lets it go from deep. Oh, it misses. Warriors trail by 6. He launches. Oh, the shot misses.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Cash!
This has been the story of the game, a battle fought on offense.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. And they're running. Oh, ho, ho! That's a man on a mission right there.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Oh, no good! Unable to end this run. There's the drive. From deep, the triple drops.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Releases from 15. Oh, it's off target. Houston leading by 16. And Clark with the landmark decisions opening the door to NIL revenue for athletes in college and even in high school. It's the wild, wild west for amateur basketball.
There's no question the landscape is chaotic, dizzying even, but they deserve a slice of that pie, and this is a long time coming. Kids have an opportunity to leverage their talent to get paid right now, and in some cases begin the process of creating generational wealth before they even become of age to vote. That's a pretty powerful combination.
The 10-footer, 5 to shoot. Let's loose for 3. And Houston another 3.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
It's hauled in by Houston. There's 21 seconds left in the final quarter.